There are a lot of very important questions that we as a human race need to answer. What is out there? Is there life out there in the universe? Did a higher power create us? And of course, the most important question, why do Pokemon content creators make so much React content now? What kind of parasite blank? And this is a very important question. Why do they do it? Let's have a look at some of the opinions that we have here from our friends on Twitter.com. First off, honestly, the only PokeTubers I watch nowadays are Flygon HQ and Spectre. Like, they actually play Pokemon games and make it interesting each time with hardcore Nuzlocke rules, which is a bit awkward considering that's exactly what we're doing today, but that's beside the point. Flygon HG and Spectre, both fantastic content creators. But like, how many React PokeTubers do you see that don't play Pokemon? I can think of a few, right? There's people who do reaction content in our community. There's me. There's A-Drive. There's Pokemon challenges, etc., etc. And all of those people also play the games regularly. In fact, the React content is like, what, maybe 20% of their YouTube content? Doesn't really make sense that you're like, oh, they don't play the games. Molly says, I think it's because Pokemon challenges had a huge success from React Jaden animations and followed that. Okay, it is very valid to say that Jaden Animations reactions are huge, but you didn't do it first. Damn it, I just want some clout. I just want some recognition for being a person that watched someone else's video. It's a very clearly unique form of content, and I invented it myself. No one else reacted to something before I did, you know? Pokemon Challenge is stealing my React clout. I can't believe you do that. Reaction videos are the worst thing to happen to the internet since hour-long movie reviews and the alt-right? Now, I don't know much about hour-long movie reviews, but to compare PokeTuber Reacts, Pokemon Watch Pokemon video, to the alt-right, that's a very strange pipeline to go down. And I don't think that makes a whole lot of sense. It's not like you sit there and you watch a PokeTuber Reacts, and then all of a sudden you hear Ben Shapiro whispering you in your ear. That's not how the pipeline goes, right? Hold on. I mean, I remember when PokeTubers used to actually play Pokemon. Again, just search the content. Everyone's playing it. It makes up a very small amount of content. And just because you personally don't like it, doesn't mean you have to watch it. What you can do is just not. You can just not watch it. In fact, YouTube even has this handy-dandy feature that allows you to say, hey, I'm not interested in this content specifically. And then YouTube's like, okay, we just won't show it to you anymore. And then the problem is solved. Oh my goodness, you never have to see it again. I'm not a boomer, but back in my day, PokeTubers actually tried to have innovative content that weren't mainly for views. Now they're so damn thirsty for views, they repeat the same process in order to farm said views. Some even made, I don't know who Arrow is, but still. Back in my day, PokeTubers used to do innovative content. They used to do Nuzlocks and then variations of that, and that was it. But seriously, like nowadays we have a lot more variation in the content. I mean, you have your normal Nuzlocks, but then you have your highly edited stream Nuzlocks, you have your highly edited non-stream Nuzlocks, you have anime reviews, you have a tier list, you have a 15 minutes and then we fight battles. You have scavenger hunts. You have map randomizers. You have all of these different types of things that you can do. When back in the day, it was literally like someone would boot up a game and be like, I'm gonna do a randomizer Nuzlocke on Fire Red. I'd say that the innovation is pretty fierce right now, to be honest. Big shout out to patterrz who overreacts to everything. Yes! Yes! Woo! Shout out to me! I don't think they're complimenting me, are they? I don't think they are. It's what made me leave the platform. Oh dear, this must be really bad. My theory videos are being drowned out by a dozen identical reaction videos made for a 1-minute USum trailer. Okay. Now, I don't want to be a bearer of bad news yet. I've never seen this person's videos. But making of reaction videos isn't what caused your theory videos to not gain views. It's not the problem of the people using the website. Usually, it's more of a problem of you're not giving people what they want to see. People will watch what they want to see. Mr. Beast said it's not the algorithm, it's the audience. And if something bombs, it's because, well, maybe you did something specifically that didn't appeal to people. And maybe you should try and work on that. Maybe it's not everybody else's fault, maybe it's your fault. Whenever I do something that bombs, I think to myself like, okay, how do I improve this? what did I do here that I shouldn't do in the next video? Because it's really down to you at the end of the day. People are gonna watch what they find interesting. And if you don't upload something that people find interesting, people aren't gonna watch it. And that accounts for the thumbnails and the titles too. Maybe there's something you need to work on in terms of that. But you can't just blame other people's videos for yours not doing well. Yours didn't do well on their own accord. patterrz deserves more credit. He created the issue because his React stuff was just too good. I mean, thank you. I don't know if I created the issue. I don't even know. I would argue that it's not an issue in the first place. Like, people will react to or, watch whatever they want to watch. And as long as the person making the video that's being reacted to is okay with it, then I really don't see what an issue is. If Jaden Animations is okay with people making reaction videos, there's an audience that wants to watch those videos, and the person that created the content can make a good video out of it. What's the problem? Where's the issue? It's like that meme where two partners consent to having sex, and then it's like, isn't there someone you forgot to ask? And it like pans to some like sweaty nerd in the corner that's like, I didn't consent. Like, you sitting on Twitter saying that you don't like it doesn't mean that it shouldn't be made. Even if everybody else is okay with it, you can't just be like, oh, I think you should not be made that. Don't do this. Don't, it's bad. And then I used to be a PokeTuber, but I got so disgusted by many of my fellow YouTube users, I decided to fix the problem. I got a job. I legit make as much as I used to on YouTube. PokeTubing, clickbaiting reactions, it ain't worth it, Chief. I'm much happier now. Okay, that's great. I'm happy for you. But you were just so disgusted by your fellow YouTube users, that's why you quit? You logged on to youtube.com and you saw your recommended homepage and you were like, ugh, my God, this is disgusting. In fact, I'm so angry, I'm going to close my channel and get a job. Like, I'm glad that you're doing well. That's fantastic. And maybe you don't have to make kind of content that you didn't want to make in the first place. But again, that doesn't mean that other people shouldn't be allowed to do what they want. And quitting YouTube because you don't like what other people upload, it's a little weird. I don't know. You don't have to watch it. A little bit strange. But at the end of the day, I think, as long as everyone's consenting, everyone's having a good time, you shouldn't really shit on people for the kind of videos that they want to make or the kind of videos that they want to watch. Obviously, there's a big audience for that kind of thing and people really like it. So, hey, maybe just let people enjoy things.